Hey there and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw a chibi Scarlet Witch from the Avengers. Let's get started above the left eye and draw on the eyelid. So starting from the outside, we're going to curve up in the middle and then down towards the inside. Starting on the outside, we'll go up and then curve down and in. We're going to leave a gap in the middle and draw the same thing on the right side. So we're going to line up the front, curve up and outside. Let's tuck the eyes in underneath this eyelid. On the left side, we're going to leave a little gap on the left and on the right. Starting under here, we're going to curve around almost like a half circle, coming down to the bottom, and then back up. On the left side here, we're going to draw in a little highlight circle, so smaller circle, starting from the top, come around to the bottom, and then back up to the top. And then in the middle, behind the highlight, we're going to draw in the pupil. So at the bottom of the highlight, circle around, and come up on the side. We're going to color the pupil in black. Let's do the same thing on the right side. So again, leaving a gap on the inside and the outside. We're going to start in the inside here, curve around to the bottom with a half circle, and then tuck that in underneath. I'm going to draw a highlight circle at the top on the left side. And we'll draw in the pupil just underneath the highlight, starting at the bottom, come around towards the side, and then back in. We'll color that in black. We're going to connect the outside towards the inside with a curve going underneath the eye and back in. Starting on the outside, we're just going to come in just below the eye, taper it down. Now we're going to come back up on the inside, like that. We're going to color that bottom area in black. Let's do the same thing on the right side. So connecting the front and the back with a curve that comes down just below the eye and then back up on the right side. And we'll color that all in black. Let's give her a couple eyelashes on the sides here. So from this corner, I'm just going to curve up. I'm going to step down and just draw one more curl. On the right, we'll do the same thing. So curving up, and then just below it, we'll curve up as well. Now let's give her some eyebrows just above the eye. So from the left to the right, we're going to curve just above the eye, curving in. On the inside, we're just going to angle a short line going up and in. Now we're going to connect it to the outside by tapering the curve. So it gets a little bit thicker as we come in towards the middle. Now we're going to color all that in black. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on the right side. So starting on the inside, we'll curve up above the eye towards the outside. Now on the inside, we're going to angle up and then taper to a point on the outside of the eyebrow. Let's go ahead and color that in black as well. Let's move in between the eyes. Just down here, we're going to draw a little U shape for the nose. Just a little simple curve like that. On the left side here, we're going to step down and just do a little C shape for the side of the nostril. We'll do the reverse on the right side. Now below the nose, we're going to draw in the mouth. So I want to start on the left side, draw a curve, going over towards the right. And then in the middle here, just above the lip, we're going to draw a little V. On the top of the left side of the V, we're going to curve down towards the left side of the mouth. And then on the right, we'll curve down towards the right. Now underneath the mouth, we're going to draw on the bottom lip. So stepping in from the left side, curve up and underneath on the right. Let's go up to the top of the widow's peak here and just draw a little point. The top in between the eyes. We're going to curve down above the left eye and then just curve around it. Starting at the top, we'll curve down around the eyebrow and just curve out. Do the same thing on the right. So curving down around the eyebrow and then pull it down to the same height. Now here we're going to tuck in the head underneath. So just beside the eye right here, we'll start up here, curve down. It's almost like a half circle down towards the chin. And I'm going to pull this back up on the right side. Curving up and then underneath. Underneath the hair on the side of the head, we're going to draw the earlobe. So right here, just going to draw a little curve. On the right, we'll do the same thing. We'll give her some earrings. So we're just going to draw a little circle on the bottoms of each earlobe. Let's draw on the body before we finish off the hair. So in the middle here, on either side of the chin, we draw the inside of the jacket. So right here, we'll curve down. On the right, we'll curve down in the opposite direction, down to about there. Let's curve up the sides of the jacket, going up on either side. Now we're going to pull this up towards the armpit and we're going to taper it so it gets a little bit narrower, but now we're going to go all the way to the top. We're just going to stop right about there. Go up on the right side. Let's add a little zipper line. So we're going to follow this curve just on the outside, just around it. Do the same thing on the right, just leaving a little strip of white. Just below the chin down here, we're going to draw in a circle for the medallion. We'll draw a smaller circle on the inside. Now we want to draw in the little chain that goes up. So on the left side here, we're going to curve up underneath the chin. Now we're going to draw that twice. So just on the outside. Do the same thing on the right. So curving up, and we'll draw one more just behind it. Now below the medallion, just down here, we're going to draw the bottom of the V. So right here. Now we're going to curve up the side of the sweater that goes up underneath the jacket. Go up on the right side as well. Now there's a second layer behind this. So we're going to step up on the left side and taper it down towards the bottom. We'll go up on the right side as well. Now she has another chain that comes down even lower, so down to here. So we're going to draw a circle right in the belly area. And we're going to draw two tiny circles on the inside. One on the top left and one on the bottom right. Now from the top left of the circle, we're going to curve up underneath the side of the jacket there. We'll curve up on the right side as well. Let's work our way down the body. So just underneath the jacket here, about halfway down this curve, we'll draw a straight line that comes down on either side to right about there. We'll connect those 2 points with a curve, coming down in the middle, back up on the right side. Now we'll curve out the sides of the skirt. So from the left side here, we're going to curve out towards the left. We'll curve out towards the right. Now again, we're going to connect those 2 points with a curve along the middle, coming down, then back up on the right side. In the middle of the dress, we're going to draw a straight line coming down behind the medallion and then continue all the way down towards the bottom of the skirt. And on either side here, we just want to draw a couple pleats. So right here, we're just going to draw a curve and then one more on the side. We'll draw one on the right side as well. Let's tuck the legs in underneath the skirt. So in the middle here, we're going to start on the left side of that center line, curving down towards the heel on the left. And then on the right, we'll curve down towards the heel on the right. From this point, we're going to step up and then curve over towards the left. Now this is going to become the heel. From this point, we want to curve over towards the toe. So we're just going to draw a curve going across like that. Let's do the same thing on the right. So stepping up, curve over towards the right, and then curving in the opposite direction towards the toe. Now for the heels, we're just going to take this point on the left, draw a straight line across, leaving a gap. We'll pull that straight up. We'll do the same thing on the right, going across, leaving a gap, and then pull that straight up. Now we're going to draw on the tops of the feet. So from the left side toe, we're going to curve over and then across. At the corner of the skirt, we're going to step over towards the right and curve down and out towards the top of the foot. Let's do the same thing on the right side. So we're going to leave that same gap. Right here, we're going to curve up the top of the foot and then down towards the toe. And then on the corner of the skirt, we're going to step over towards the left and curve down towards the top of the foot. We'll add a little sole. So up here, we're going to draw a curve just above the bottom of the foot, going across. Do the same thing on the right side. And just above the top of the foot, we're going to draw on the cuff of the boot. Just a curve going from the outside of the leg to the inside. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to add in the long stocking. So up here, just draw a curve again, going across the leg, like that. From here, I'm going to draw on the arms stretched out with the hands outwards this way. So starting on the shoulders, just up here, we're going to start with an angled line going out towards the left and one going out towards the right. Going back to the left side, we're going to curve over towards the wrist. So curving down and then across. Now we're going to layer in the fingers. Now you can see the fingers are layered in behind each other. So from this point, we're going to step down and we're going to curve across like that, going outwards. We're going to curl the finger and then just pull that back down. Now we're going to layer the fingers in behind. So starting on the side of this finger, we'll go up and we'll pull that back down. Now from here, we're going to go up again and then we're going to pull this across down to the bottom of the hand. Now this is going to go in behind the jacket. So continuing that curve in behind the jacket. Now right in here, we want to draw on the thumb. So right here, we're going to go out and then pull that back in. From this point, we want to draw on the cuff of the sleeve. So curving down towards the bottom of the wrist. Up here, we're going to draw on that little wristband. So curving across from top to bottom. And we're going to leave a little gap and draw that same curve just above it for the cuff of the jacket. And in here, on the side of the body, just draw a little wrinkle line going up. Let's do the same thing on the right. So we're going to start with that top curve, going down and across towards the right to about there. Now we're going to layer in the first finger. So stepping down, curve up. We're going to curl the finger and pull it down this way. Now we're going to layer the fingers in. So starting on the side of the finger, we'll go up and pull that down. Again, we'll do that one more time, going up, pulling it down and across. Now this is going to go in behind the jacket. So right here, we're going to curve and pull that right up behind the jacket there. For the thumb, right in this area, we're going to go out and then pull that back. On the edge of this finger, curve the cuff of the sleeve. Now for the wristband, we're going to go up here, curve across, leave a gap and draw that same curve. And then up here, we're just going to draw a little wrinkle line for the cuff. Now here, let's draw in a little bit of energy around the hand. So we're going to draw like a really wiggly line around the arm. So right here, this could be any shape you want. We're just going to draw a random sort of wiggly line all the way around the hands along the bottom of the arm there. Inside here, I'm just going to draw some black circles. So various size circles. I'm going to have some touching each other there and some spaced out. These could be any size you want. You can put them pretty much anywhere you want. Draw a couple small ones along the bottom, one up here. We'll do the same thing on the right side. So starting right at the cuff, I'm just going to draw that wiggly line all the way around the hands, and then just make our way to the bottom of the arm. And again, we're going to add those random sized black circles on the inside. Put a couple down here. Maybe one more right there. Alright. Now that we have the body and the arms in, let's finish off the hair. So right in the middle, I'm just going to draw a straight line coming down towards the widow's peak from the top of the head. Now from this point, we're going to curve the top of the head. We're going to draw a couple waves along the side of the head. Let's start from the top here. We're going to curve up and over towards the left, and then down around the side of the head. Now we want to pull this outwards and around this way. So sort of around the ear, back in, and then just in behind that little energy field. On the right, we'll do the same thing. So going up and just trying to mirror exactly how we have it on the left side. So balancing this out. Now we're going to pull this out around the ear area, pull this back in behind the energy. You're going to see a little bit of hair on the bottom here. So just imagine this coming down. We're going to curve it out. We're going to pull that back in. So tapering it back in. We'll do a short hair curving back in towards the body, and then tuck that in behind the body there. Let's do the same thing on this side. So right down here, curve out. Taper it back up, do a short curl coming in. Now I'm going to pull this in behind the body there. We'll add some strands of hair in behind the head. So curving down, maybe one more there. Curving the opposite direction on the right side. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Chibi Scarlet Witch from the Avengers. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you subscribe and check out our Chibi playlist. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.